Okay, welcome to Spud Sanctuary. This is your host, Big Potato. We have successfully solved our oxygen solution. We've implemented our oxygen solution. We got a spawn up and running in our last episode. This episode, we are going to solve our kitchen issue. So we are producing quite a bit of barbecue now. You can see we can have 11k of barbecue. We need to do something about that now. So we're gonna just get rid of these. Yes, get rid of these. We're gonna start renovating our barbecue. Sorry, our kitchen. Okay. Now that they have cleaned out the spawn as well, we can seal it in. Can probably like have an access over here too. Right, they are eating grub fruit. Why are they eating grub fruit? They should be eating barbecue. Yeah, that's right. You should be eating barbecue. Why are you eating grub fruit? Okay, they're starting to eat barbecue now. That means a lot of the hatches are hatching. Why is there a little refined metal? That's weird. Okay, kitchen. In the kitchen, moving next. So the fridge will keep lots of food relatively chilled. Okay, so we have quite a bit of barbecue in here. So the buff that they're getting is refrigerated, -5 per cycle. And sterile environment is 0% per cycle. So what happens here is this barbecue will decay and become polluted dirt in 20 turns. So we gotta eat that barbecue very, very quickly. Now luckily right now, we are eating all our barbecues. That's not a problem. Okay, so we are going to set up first of all a infinite storage. Okay, and luckily we also need to research shipping. There we go. We need a lot of shipping. What we are doing here is setting up a little pit like this, and I use steel in here because it's the best thermal capacity, so it'll take out a lot of heat out of this. Alright, Camille. Where is Camille? Camille is here. Alright, Camille, you can get exosuit? No, just go advanced science, because you're researching now. Alright, they are coming back. So I'm gonna seal this off now. So this is all running. I don't have to worry about it ever again. And the temperature is coming through at 30 degrees. It is coming out at 33 degrees, 34 degrees. So some of my decorative plants might not like it, but we'll see. Okay, this is getting built now, and also we need a radiant gas pipe made out of steel and a insulator pipe coming down. Like this, and a gas bridge like this. We are going to use some of this overflow so we need to change this. Okay, maybe we'll just change all of that anyways, just into tiles. What we are gonna do is put a thermal regulator here, like this. But we also needed to shut down in case of piping temperature. So if the pipe thermal sensor, we're gonna just chuck it up here, And we're gonna connect the sensor down. Okay. We're not gonna connect the power to it just yet. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Alright, they're gonna build this thing. And Camille is researching shipping. And at the same time... Okay, the overflow is coming now. At the same time, we will need more batches of copper. Oh, there's an egg in here? There is. Okay, excellent. Oh, there's more eggs in here. Take them out. So we still need to manually take the eggs out, unfortunately. Okay, making more lime. Lime is always good. We need a little bit of steel for the time being. The steel is going to cause a huge temperature spike into our water supply. So we gotta be a little bit conservative with the steel for the time being. I have only requested 2, and iron is also going to cause a lot of heat increase in our water. So we've got to be careful about that as well. Maybe I'll just ask it to do 1 more iron and that's it. Alright. The other thing we will need to do is we need to demolish this side as well. Okay. Oh, do we get a rancher now? We do not. Allergic. Building, farming. This is not a bad job. But I just want somebody to ranch. Alright, we'll have to wait for 1 more day. They're eating barbecue now. And she's cooking barbecue too. Yeah, here's our food. Our barbecue is going to run out first, which is okay. We want them to eat the barbecue first. And then we're going to eat a rose gruff fruit. And mealize is probably just going to disappear. Okay, in terms of shipping, we can actually build a bit more shipping like this. This is not enough carbon dioxide. We'll see if more can fall into this little pit here. I want more carbon dioxide in here. Alright, we are collecting a lot of hydrogen in here now. There's an overflow from the system. So everything that we build will have an overflow. Like the toilet will have an overflow. Our spawn will have an overflow. They're always going to have some sort of overflow. Alright, so you have to be careful about that. Okay, we're going to build something like this. You probably saw me building them before in my other playthroughs. Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm using insulated tiles because I sort of want this area sealed off sometime soon. Alright, Camille has done our research. See, Bubble's gonna come here and build the Bubble, you coming? Okay, alright then, we're gonna do a water pump right here. We also need a chute here, a little bit of conveyor belt coming up. There we go. The auto sweeper will help sort of take the food into the fridge. instead of having a duplicant coming to do it. Alright, we're gonna build one more over here and then deconstruct this. Alright. We're gonna set up something like this, not here. And we will probably better to like set up a few auto sweepers like that for power purposes, like this. The reason I did it something like that is I plan to putting 2 transformers into place. Alright, this area is cleared. We are going to build a loop like this. Okay, this door goes open. Okay, we are going. Let's take the pipe over here a little bit and pipe something through, some hydrogen through. Where are all the hydrogens? So we are going to disconnect over here. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, put a pneumatic door here and seal that off. It's probably best to do something like this as well to allow people to travel around the place. Alright. So what I have done here is allowing the hydrogen overflow to actually come through this way, to come into here, to this system. It'll start looping around, and then once the pipe is all filled, I can connect the system. Okay, how much carbon dioxide is in here? It's 500 grams. I do prefer it to be over a kilo. It doesn't matter really, it's just the environment. You can have it at like a vacuum is also fine. Okay, this will be the initial setup of our kitchen. Okay, see this sweeper? Hasn't taken any sedimentary rock. We're gonna ask them to start building these ones specifically to close out this watery area first. Okay, so this one is going to be water, very important, and auto bottling. We're gonna start filling this place with water, and this one needs to be locked. Okay, water's coming in. Now, okay. So our hydrogen's coming in. See, the loop is now backing up over here as well. That means we have enough hydrogen inside this system now. We're going to close this, deconstruct this bridge. We're gonna building some shipping now. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because the room is non-wide, it's just perfect for one auto sweeper. And then we are going to... Actually, we need more copper. We also need to upgrade our power. Can use it under copper, that's fine. 1 and 2. I'll do this and do this. Alright, this is starting the loop. What will happen here is I'm using the hydrogen in the pipe to cool only this area. Everything else is insulated. These two pipes in here are steel radiant pipes. They are extremely heat conductive. How much carbon dioxide? 600. Yeah, it's okay. This is what, only 20 gram. I would like that to collect a little bit more before I start. I can't kickstart the system cooling for now, not yet. And we need power. Okay. Let's connect. Yep. So potential on this wire is 1600. Okay, it's not gonna be that high, but once we put in all the auto sweepers and all that, it might have a spike. It probably wouldn't actually. I probably don't think I can turn on one at a time anyways. So we're just gonna connect it. There we go. We're gonna connect all of those. So the shipping line will have to be finished first. There we go. You can see there's like eggs anywhere. As long as they're not cramped, I'm gonna leave the eggs in there. We still have we only have a little bit of barbecue, but we can eat fried mushroom, we can eat roast gruffle nut, so it's all good. We are fine. Okay, water is... So gas is doing fine. There's 800 grams of carbon dioxide in here already. Cool, excellent. So what we're gonna set to this one, we're gonna set this one to take all the edible, all the critter egg, and all the consumable ore, which is going to be not refined carbon, but coal. And actually, that reminded me, let's not have anything else in there, because sucrose might go inside. Now that we have 2 full bins, we don't need the coal generator to be that high of a priority. The auto sweeper will sweep, and you can set that fuel request to like, I don't know, 80%. Okay, how much carbon dioxide? 940. Alright, so this room is already cleaned. Now we are going to clean this room, so all the eggs will go out. Right, auto ranching, shipping, power, kitchen is all being set up. I just want this one to be... It's just me being pedantic. I haven't sealed this one off and start the system because I want this to have like more than a ton, 1 kilo of carbon dioxide in there. And that's just me. Okay, that's good. So, what will happen here is we no longer need to manually ship all the eggs and chuck them down there. We don't need to put the eggs in there as well either. So whatever that's in here, they're fine. They're gonna do whatever in the water right there. All the cooking and everything is going to happen in this place. Okay, now we can also copy this building to set everybody like that. Okay, do we need... Okay, also at this moment, because the auto sweeper is sweeping eggs and coals and everything immediately, right? We don't need to manually look after it. We can increase this number to 8 to a full ranch. We no longer need to keep it at 2. I'll keep it at 6, so 2 less. And the eggs will be shipped out. And we also don't need these critter sensors anymore. They're redundant. Okay, the water has filled up. So there's 1 kilo of water in here. Now what we do need is 350 kilos of water in here. Alright, 350 kilos. Because the newest patch, if you want to parkours, they need to have 8 tiles of water of at least 350 kilos in each. Alright, and this is going to be a sweep only, 7 critter egg, but parkour only. Alright, so now let's have a look at parkour eggs. Critter egg is here, parkour. We don't have any parkour eggs just yet, but as soon as one shows up, I'm gonna bring it over here. And also, I don't need a tile to be that high, to be that low. Okay, we're just gonna wait for water to go up a little bit. How's our skill? Very good. Lindsay is our chef. She's washing hands. That's fine. She's gonna get food. Stinky, where is Stinky? Stinky is coming to eat. Stinky can get his speed as well. So everybody's getting a bit faster. Okay, how much is in here? Oh, why is it dropping? Why is carbon dioxide coming out of here? Why? Why is it 700? Why is it 800? That's not supposed to happen, is it? There's 2 kilos of carbon dioxide on the bottom. You know what? I'm not going to be too fussed about this. I'm just going to seal it up now. It is 800 grams of just sub 1 kilos of carbon dioxide in there. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to start turning on this system. This is built. We are going to cut this off and connect it into our system. Alright, this is going to give us a 2k maximum load through the 2 transformers. We need a lot more copper now to upgrade. Our kitchen. Alright. Okay. Right, a little bit at a time. There's no more carbon dioxide falling in as we are building this tile. Okay, 831 it is. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh, this is connected. It's using 240. So what's happening here is, oh, hold on. If it's above -19, I'm gonna ask it to chill. And what it is doing is the hydrogen here is being chilled, and it's trying to chill this space only to be under -19. The -19 significance is because then every single food that gets put into this place is defreeze, and they can stay forever fresh. Right, we'll probably just leave this pipe here because we will use it some other time. Actually, you know what? It's too ugly. I don't like it. I'm just gonna take that off. Oh, we need a backflow. Hold on. Oh, did that? Uh-oh. Hold on. That's a bit of a problem. Let's stop that. Is hydrogen coming out? Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I forgot to reconnect the overflow. Alright, luckily no hydrogen came out. Okay, no hydrogen came out. They just gotta pump out the hydrogen out of here a little bit more. So the pressure went up too much in the system. Okay, there's no hydrogen in here, luckily. Okay, go down to 450. Alright, no hydrogen in the system. Alright, cool, lucky. I forgot about the spawn's overflow. Okay, how much is that? 233, very good. Everything is coming along. Now somebody will have to build the copper very as a priority, as we consume a lot of copper ore upgrading our power grid. Yep, perfect, excellent, good job. Okay, how much water is there now? 280. Body out, auto. You're gonna get the quick speed as well. Oh, more dupe. Any... Oh, jumping joya. Okay, still no. This increased air consumption, definitely a no. This one's alright, but not needed. Building decoration, whatever. Okay, jumping joya it is. Alright, all the eggs coming along. 3 out of 8, 5 out of 8, 6 out of 8. Okay, cool. Alright, stabilized again. Okay, this is now chilling to -19 now, and the the thermal sensor is going to tell this thermal regulator to chill. Right? It's just going to cool down, stop running, and because the atmosphere is like all the way around, it's 28 degrees, it's going to go down to 27, 27.3. Yeah, it's like normal. Okay, 350. Perfect. It's got another, I'll just let it run. I'll disable auto bottle, and no more water is required, and we're going to deconstruct that. Okay? So here's the kitchen. Now we are going to put in a little bit more automation than this, and I hope I have enough copper for this. So we need to put another sweeper here. See, this sweeper, it cannot reach the infinite storage that's on the bottom. So that's where we're going to put it. And it will have a conveyor receptacle right here. we'll have another one here with this. Uh-oh, wait, are they out of lead? No, don't build that out of iron. Okay, we need to connect the power. Alright, this needs to go. This needs to go. Alright, all of this needs to go. And this also needs to go. We're just gonna connect the power now. So we're gonna upgrade our power grid. Yep. Actually, I'll leave the power grid to the next show. What's happening here is, okay, we got copper. I'm going to connect the power up here, and then I'm going to connect the conveyor back down here. Currently our power grid is still under 1 kilowatt. Okay, there we go, conveyor loader. Okay, we are going to allow all the edibles, all the cooking ingredients, and yeah, we're gonna put it up 6, and we're gonna allow manual use. So what's gonna happen here is this auto sweeper is gonna pick up everything here and put it into the conveyor loader. Now, do we have any barbecue? We do. We'll have some fried mushroom as well, and some barbecue. They're all very, very fresh, except for probably the meal lice is gonna expire. We don't really care about the meal lice. Yeah, they are all very fresh. That means our dupes are eating it very, very quickly. Got another one coming. Oh. Bubbles? Bubbles. Okay, we can deconstruct this one now. Where are you going, Bubbles? Ah, she was. No. Okay, here's the magic gonna happen. We're gonna limit this to 2 kilos or even 1 kilos. And we are going to only allow barbecue in here. So everything here is being dumped out, right? The auto sweeper has picked up the barbecue and chucked it into the bin, chucked it into the refrigerator. And now our duplicant is putting everything into this conveyor loader. Alright, they're putting everything into this conveyor, and conveyor loader is chucking everything into this storage right here. Now, this conveyor, this auto sweeper can still access this area, but duplicants cannot. So what happens is this sweeper will take the food, load up the refrigerator for 1 kilo of barbecue for the duplicants to consume, and the duplicants will come in and eat it. And while all the same time, this becomes defrozen. Okay, they are not. There we go. It's deep frozen. It's the kickoff period, which has a lot of high temperature coming in here. Now everything. You can see the meal ice. It says refrigerator. Hold on. Why is this there? The temperature is okay. I probably just gotta go to -20 now. I'm just gonna kick it into overdrive. This should be all deep frozen. Alright, where's the deep freeze? Come on. There we go. -20. There we go. Deep freeze. Alright, barbecue is deep freeze. And the freshness is now 0% per cycle. There's no more. Alright? So that's our kitchen refurbishing. We will go catch some Paku eggs now. And hopefully we get to have more Pakus. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next show. Okay, bye-bye.